What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My mini cut's been going pretty good. I think we're like about 3 weeks in now, but today I'm taking I wouldn't say a break from it, but it's just a little bit veering off plan slightly. It is Jeremy's mom's birthday today, and it's also my brother's birthday this Friday. So I've told Coach, and we've planned for me to be able to eat out these 2 nights. So I'm going to take you guys along today and show you what we're having, because it's a really interesting place. We're having a French degustation, and they do it very sort of like interactively. Like the food is just, it's just, you know what, I'm just gonna show you. Yeah, I can't even like put it in words, but it's like a really nice, cute place. I feel like the food is not overly calorically dense. It's very like refined and bougie and just like fresh and pretty clean, I would say. So I will show you what I'll be having, but obviously the most important thing when eating out and having like a free meal is just don't go home and continue snacking. I have been someone in the past who have done this a lot, so the meal becomes like a full night of eating whatever the hell I can kind of fit into my stomach, which is a lot most of the times. But recently I've been going out trying to kind of estimate the foods kind of be within my calories. So sometimes I almost end up like losing weight as well, because I overestimate how much I think I'm gonna eat in the evening, and then I actually like end up eating less than I would normally eat if I was tracking everything 100%. So I wouldn't do this when I'm on prep, that's for sure, but since I'm just doing a bit of a mini cut, it's totally fine. And I think I'm going to be doing a really long prep soon, so I would like to obviously enjoy my social life a little bit and life and stuff like that. So today what I did, I definitely train. I did my HIIT cardio. I'm not sure where I'm at with my steps, but yeah, I'll try. We'll maybe park a little bit further and get some steps in. But I went to the beach, so I think we got some steps in today there. And then what I do with my food is I just try to eat a little bit more high fiber to keep me full, and moderate protein depending on where I think I'm gonna go for dinner. So generally, like, I have a lot of like steak and like proteins at dinners out, because that's what the fancy places kind of serve a lot. Unless I'm going out to eat pasta, pizza, then I'll just make sure I'll eat all my protein during the day. But I know I will have a good amount of protein tonight, so I probably ate like 80% of my protein macros, super low carbs, and then like a little bit of fat, but not too low either, because I get a bit dizzy when my fat like is way too low. So I think I'm about 10 grams of fat for now, and my usual day's intake is like 40. So I definitely will go over, anytime you eat out, you'll definitely go over your fats, because all these chefs just love olive oiling up the pan like no tomorrow. Like you think you're just having broccolini, but it's doused in butter and oil and like all that kind of stuff. So whenever you eat out, like just know that your fats is going to be just through the roof, so you want to keep that nice and low. And I don't think my carbs are going to be too high, because again, like fine dining with French food is not very carby, but I kept my carbs low anyways. And I think I'm pretty much on like 600 calories at the moment, so I have like a big allowance for dinner tonight, because we obviously might have like a bit of birthday cake. I think we're having ice cream birthday cake, which, fun fact, is lower calorie than an actual birthday cake. So nothing is higher calorie than like real birthday cake, just because like the butter, the sugar, the cream, it's just a lot. So yeah, I think we've been eating mousse cakes that my friend Trisha makes, which is absolutely amazing, and those are definitely a little bit lower calorie than your traditional kind of birthday cake. So just fun facts if you're thinking about what kind of cake to get. Generally, yeah, ice cream cakes are a little bit lower calorie than your traditional ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just letting you guys know how I'm coping with eating out. Definitely not having like a cheat meal where I just go all out. I just haven't done that for a long time. It's just not something I believe in anymore. Just don't do it anymore. So yes, definitely well thought out. I always pre-plan. I look at the menu, so I have an idea, and that's pretty much what I do. So if you need any tips on how to kind of stay on track whilst you have like a really important thing to go to, such as someone's birthday, then you can pretty much do what I do. Or you can do whatever the hell you want and just eat and enjoy. It's totally up to you.
So before you open it, I would ask you to sign this just to prove you receive your parcel on time. So it's just for fun, you can write.
Like, you know when you receive a parcel, you sign.
Oh, okay.
Get it? Yeah.
What is this? Oh, what's that? And inside you've got the spring roll. So like I said, it's filled up with like one of them they might be bottom, so you've got apple, corn and fennel in a sour cream sauce, and you've got the barramundi, which is raw, it's raw, and on the top you have a blue foam, it's butterfly pea flower. And for your interaction, you have this box, you will share it. Open the box. Inside you have a spray each. So take the spray and spray on the blue foam and you should see something changing.
So change colour.
Yeah, you spoil it.
Oh, pink.
Yeah.
Pink.
No, it's not pink.
Look, it's changing
So
color.
yeah, as you can see, the color turns pink. This is why we call this dish the galaxy, because it's seafood and the colors of the galaxy. And for the beef, cheers, man. I will take the glass lid for you so it doesn't take too much. Scientist then, this is why
Right in the leg.
Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Color actually looks really good.
no problem.
That looks really tasty.
That's first. I'm like, this is like not very strong.
Put it right next to it. Are you gonna burn through
Yeah,
it?
press the top.
You can hear it like breathing away.
Take the dropper.
It is now the next day, so I officially woke up 200 grams up from yesterday's weight, which I'm gonna take as a win because when I had my last high carb day, I also gained about 200 grams. So I'm pretty much the same weight as I was when I had my last high carb day, which is scheduled for once a week. But obviously this week, because I'll be eating out twice, I'm not gonna be having a high carb day. So I think I'm pretty happy with where my weight was at this morning. Obviously I tried to use those calories the best I can to get like a really good leg session in. So that's pretty much what I did, and mini cut will still be going strong. I need to speak to coach about our next game plan. Obviously I think he's still pretty busy because like he's just coming back from Brisbane. He was there to obviously like take care of all his girls that are there, but once he's settled, I think we will kind of work out a game plan for what I'm gonna be doing next. I'm just really excited for my next phase. I feel like we might be coming out of the mini cut soon, maybe in a week or two, and then going into a maybe short growing phase, and then into a very long prep. Fingers crossed. I just really want to jump back on stage. Honestly, when I was watching the girls, I did feel a little bit small in terms of like my muscular development, how short I am, how small I am, how small my frame is. And I just don't want to be outsized on stage. That has always been a big fear of mine. If you've watched my Journey So Far series, you know that like ever since I've stepped on stage, my main problem and issue has always been my size. So never really like symmetry or imbalances. Probably one of the shows I was a bit imbalanced, but in general, my feedback was always just to grow everywhere. So I just need growth and I just need to keep putting on muscles. So my last stage weight was 42 kilos. So I'm hoping if I can get equally shredded or more, that I would be maybe 43, 44 kilos on stage. So I'm gonna work really hard to keep putting on size. And even though I'm in a mini cut right now, my main goal is still to grow. And I 100% believe that we can definitely grow in a deficit. I've had a lot of girls who start off new with me, we start off in a mini cut phase and they have dropped fat and grown at the same time as well, just because the training stimulus and the way I train them is so different, and they work really hard. So growth is definitely still possible in a deficit, that's for sure. So I'm still training hard to grow. So it's good to have these like high carb days, or like days that I do eat off. Like I think it doesn't really set me back that much. Yes, I won't be losing fat, but if I put all these calories to good use, I'll definitely be making some gains. So overall, in the big picture of things, I think I'm pretty much still on track, and my goal is still very clear in my head, and I'm on the right path, and I'm so excited to be sharing this journey with you guys. I just had a cold shower. So I talked about this in my previous vlog, I'm pretty sure, but I've been having cold showers lately, and I wash my hair like probably 2, sometimes 3 times a week. So I normally have like quick like cold showers, but today I had like a full cold shower, like through the whole hair washing situation and everything, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's actually really tough, but I want to challenge you guys to do it as well. If you haven't had a cold shower before, make use of this time before winter fully freaking hits us, and just freaking jump in, turn it on, just have a cold shower. There's like a lot of really good things about it. I don't exactly know it off the top of my head, but I know it's good for you. And it's just been something I've been trying. I think it really helps to boost your metabolism. And because I'm on a mini cut, any kind of boosting of metabolism will be great. So it's my brother's birthday tomorrow, so I'm doing what I usually do. I look up where we're going so I can look at the menus. This is where we're going. Super fancy looking. And Garum, Roman fish sauce made by salting and fermenting fish. I actually don't know what cuisine this is going to be. It looks pretty clean and fancy so far. So we're gonna go ahead and click the a la carte menu. Me and my family usually like to share food, so I assume we'll be sharing a few dishes. This looks like starters. Probably get the mushroom, soft shell crab. This kingfish kind of thing sounds good too. Just trying to guess what they would probably get. Seems not very carby, more just kind of protein and definitely fat, of course. I think they have pasta here, so we'll probably do a pasta to share. Ooh, I love carbonara, but that's yeah, like super fatty. We'll see what they end up getting, whether we do pasta. Probably just have a little bit, and I won't order like a whole dish for myself, but I'm super drawn to the Wagyu sirloin. If we do like individual dishes, I'll definitely order that. So I think will be pretty good for protein tomorrow. I always love little veggie dishes at fancy places. They're super interesting. Like I love eggplant and I don't know, this freaking $10 lettuce. What the hell is this? Like $12 rosemary and garlic. It does sound really interesting. But yeah, so that's what kind of fancy places serve. The only thing that's very carby would be, again, like the pasta, but I'll see what I weigh tomorrow. I might just not have a lot of like starters and stuff and just stick to just having the Wagyu, or I may not even have a whole steak just because sometimes steak is pretty fatty, so maybe I will share that with my parents. I'll see how it goes. We got the freaking goods, guys. This is that epic freaking mousse cake that my friend makes, and I have it. Don't know if I should feel happy or sad right now, but I bought these pants from, I think it was Tiger Mist, probably 2 years ago now. When I first bought it, it was kind of like loose. It didn't fit me well, so it was like all just not tight, and kind of looked like, it looked okay, like it was wearable, but it just didn't look nice. And it freaking fits me absolutely perfectly right now. So either got really massive or I'm just freaking fat right now. So this fits me perfectly. This is my lipstick collection, but this is all I use right now. So I use this primer, and then I use this MAC lip liner. What is it called? Let's see. So Boldly Bare is the lip liner I use, and my current go-to is this Honey Love matte lipstick. So out of all these, I literally just wear this all day, every day. I don't even know if I'll ever use the rest. Maybe sometimes when I'm feeling adventurous, but for now, this is the combo of the gods. From the gym, I just had such a good session. Like, I haven't had such a good session in a while. I did like legs and I did my cardio, and I was at the gym for like nearly 2.5 hours, and usually I'd be like super exhausted, but I was just having such a great session. I don't know, because I was fueled by the food yesterday, but I definitely did undereat because today I got a new low weigh-in. I think I dropped like probably 200 grams like after yesterday's meal. So my body is just really odd like that. But could be from a variety of reasons. I also was like a little bit dehydrated maybe, but I had a client cancel this morning. I only was supposed to have one client because usually Saturdays I do my online stuff, but she canceled, so I slept in, and then I had a really good breakfast. My usual breakfast, I just had like egg whites and toast, and yeah, just had a really good session, and I'm super happy about that. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog. It's a little bit of like a food vlog and like with some fitness in between, but yeah, that's pretty much my week. I hope it helps people who are not in comp prep, because I have to say, if you're in comp prep, do not do what I did this week. Obviously it all ended well. This whole week I've made progress. I've managed to do like 2 dinners out, but I would never do that if I was on prep. And usually I am prepping in March, and it's always really unfortunate because my brother's birthday is in March. So when I am prepping in March, I usually skip my brother's birthday. So this year was really nice that I got to actually celebrate my brother's birthday together with him. At least now you know some ways that you can still make progress and enjoy. It's all about control, being mindful of what you eat, doing your research beforehand, and just really being smart about it. And don't feel guilty about it after. Don't spiral out of control as well. Obviously, like I had 2 dinners out, but that's 2 days out of like a 7 day week, and if every other single day I make it absolutely perfect, make sure I still get my workouts in and still do all my cardio, then there's no reason why like the week should be just like a total write-off just because you have a few events on. So hopefully this has helped. Hopefully you enjoyed, and also enjoyed watching and seeing all the yummy food that I got to eat. Yeah, obviously I didn't really eat like a lot of it, but I love just kind of tasting. Like, I'm a big foodie, and so like I thoroughly enjoyed like everything that I did eat. And I'm just kind of portion control, especially when like we're doing sharing dishes like we did yesterday. Absolutely perfect, and just as I predicted, yeah, I did end up losing weight. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.